Hello, dear friends, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me today. This little story is for everyone, children, teens, and grown-ups alike. It's a safe, soft place to rest for a while. So, take a deep breath, make yourself comfortable, maybe with a cup of tea, and let's step together into a world of peace and gentle wonder. Our story begins in a small, sunlit town nestled between rolling hills and wide, whispering meadows. The cottages here wear roofs of red clay tiles, and their gardens bloom with daisies, lavender, and roses that sway in the slow summer breeze. The air smells faintly of fresh bread, baked each morning in the village bakery, and the sound of birdsong seems to greet each new day with joy. In one of these cottages lives a kind-hearted girl named Elara. She has soft brown eyes that shine with curiosity, and hair the color of chestnuts warmed by the Sunday. She spends her mornings tending the little garden behind her home. There, among the hollyhocks and foxgloves, she grows mint, thyme, and tiny strawberries that taste like sweet jewels. Elara loves the quiet life of her cottage, but more than anything, she loves the sense of magic that always seems to hum gently in the air around her town. It wasn't the sort of magic found in grand spells or wild adventures. No, it was the soft, everyday magic of dew sparkling on morning leaves, of fireflies glowing in the twilight, and of the way neighbors greeted one another with kindness, as if every hello was a small gift. And this, dear friends, is where our gentle tale begins. The next morning, the sun rose golden over the hills, and Elara wandered into the meadow with her woven basket. She liked to gather herbs, berries, and little flowers to dry for tea. The meadow stretched like a soft quilt of color-pale blue cornflowers, buttery yellow buttercups, and white daisies nodding gently in the breeze. As she moved slowly through the grasses, Elara heard a faint sound, like a bell made of glass. Curious, she followed it and soon found something most unusual, a tiny glowing feather lying in the grass. It shimmered faintly, like moonlight caught in daylight, and felt warm in her hands. "Why, you must be special," she whispered softly, smiling as if speaking to an old friend. She carefully tucked the feather into her basket. Later that afternoon, as Elara returned home, she placed the feather on her windowsill. The glow filled her little room with a soft silver light. It was not blinding or strange, only gentle like the glow of a lantern leading the way home. She felt her heart settle, as though the feather was sharing a quiet message. You are safe, and all is well. Elara spent the evening with her cat, Moss, curled up on her lap. Together, they watched the feather's glow flicker like a star inside their cozy cottage. The day had been simple, yet filled with wonder, and in that simplicity, Elara felt truly content. The following days passed in a gentle rhythm. Each morning, Elara greeted the sun, watered her plants, and checked on the glowing feather. It never dimmed. Instead, it seemed to hum quietly with peace, as though it belonged exactly where it was. The neighbors noticed her lighter step and brighter smile, and though Elara never spoke much about the feather, she carried its comfort everywhere she went. One evening, as twilight softened the sky into shades of pink and lavender, Elara placed the feather outside on her garden fence. Fireflies danced around it, their lights joining in harmony with its glow. Watching them, she felt a deep warmth, as though the whole world had gathered just to remind her that magic, true, gentle magic, lives in the smallest things. A kind word, a starry night, a shared smile. She whispered, "Thank you," to the feather, to the meadow, and to the quiet magic of her little town. And she knew she would carry that feeling of safety and wonder for all her days. And so, dear friends, our cozy story comes to an end. I hope you felt peaceful walking through Elara's meadow and resting in her cottage for a while. If you enjoyed this gentle tale, I'd love for you to join me again next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more soft, beautiful stories made just for you. Until then, take care, and may your days be filled with small, everyday magic.